Hey, listen up. This is Hans Indigo Spencer, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to improve your musical ear by playing Tone Hole, the musical matching game. I made it so that you can develop your ear while playing a fun game that's very much like playing music itself. Here's what it has to offer. Tone Hole starts gradually, and it builds slowly from blazingly easy levels where you're just matching a color to a color and a sound to a sound, to much more difficult levels where you are totally internalized, you've totally recognized, you've totally gotten the sound of all the tones in the scale in your bones. There are no more colors. And it plays in real time. So you can go fast and you can go slow, but you're always in that musical flow, no matter how difficult it is. And it tunes your ear to solfege, which is the centuries-old system of associating a very short word, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, with a note in the scale. Now, this is a very powerful system that gives you more than just memory. Like we used to try to memorize intervals. Not anymore. No, what we do is we gradually get a sense for the sound of each tone. Each tone in the scale, do, re, mi, fa, and so on, they each have a flavor, a very mysterious quality, a character, a smell, if you will. But you might not. So let's just call it a quality. And over time, you will start to realize that do has a very distinct quality. Re has also a distinct quality. And by playing Tone Hole, cycling through the 3 levels, warm up, practice, challenge, you're going to gradually incorporate more and more tones and improve that musical ear. Well, why do that? Well, because if you've got a nicely trained ear, if you know the sounds of the tones, if you know the notes to sing, you can sing just about anything, which means you can imagine all kinds of music in your own mind where it belongs. No, it doesn't just belong in your mind. You can bring it out into the world singing, playing an instrument, playing an instrument, playing an instrument. And if you're not an instrumentalist or even a singer, the music that you listen to starts to pop out in full 3D color, just like you want it. So there's no downside to playing a tone matching game. Anyone can do it. All right, so now I'm going to show you a little bit about the game. First, I'm going to tell you that there are 3 different kinds of levels. There's your warm-up level, there's your practice level, and then your challenge level. In the warm-up level, you're matching a tone to a tone and a color to a color, which is a great way to get the sense of whatever tones are involved in this little set of levels in your ear, to get those flavors into your, I don't know, wherever your flavors go. Then, practice level, we take the color away from the question tone, and now you're matching a tone to a color. You can still check the sound of the tone and the tone and the tone, which I'll show you in a minute, but there's no more color giving you a hint. Then there's the challenge level. In the challenge level, the question tone still has no color, but now the answer tones around the sides, they have no sound. You've totally internalized the qualities, the flavors of these tones, whether it's just do and re, or do all the way up to ti, or do all the way up to ti, do, and then another re. This is good stuff, people. So hold on to your hats. I'm going to show you the basic 1, 2, 3 levels and how they work with the warm-up, practice, challenge. Here we go. So first of all, let's look at this. How to play. You sync the tone to the hole with a matching sound. You can drag it, or you can use the tractor beam, which I'll show you. The warm-up round, use color and sound to make the match. Practice round, sound only. Challenge round, the outer holes are silent. So I can start by getting a sense for how they sound. And I'm going to use my voice, which, by the way, is the connection between my ear and my mind. My voice is the connection between my ear and my mind. So I'm going to think to myself, do, re, and I might even do it out loud. Do, re. If I'm in a crowded room full of strangers, maybe I'll just go, right? And now I launch the game. And I can see, oh, that's a blue, and that's a blue. So I'm going to drag it. And now I'm going to drag it. Oh, now I didn't get it. But no big deal, because now I know I can correct as I go along. I got the wrong thing, but I still can succeed. I can also reinforce the sound of this. I can hear that they're different now. I think I got it. I think the purple goes to the purple. And I slide it right in. I've done this before. Okay, so now I can tractor beam. Tractor beam. I can drag, or I can tractor beam. Over time, you're going to find tractor beaming goes faster. We'll talk a little bit later about how tractor beam helps you go faster. We'll talk a little bit later about how going fast improves your automaticity and going rhythmically reinforces your musical flow. Now, if I wasn't talking that whole time, I would have just gone fine. All right, so now notice, so I got tone points, I got speed points, and I got rhythm points. We'll talk about what those are a little later. But for now, let's go to the next level. Well, this is a practice round, and we'll know that it's a practice round because we'll see that the question tone is white. No color. No more color matching. I have to really hear this. Yeah, it's do. Do, re. Now I can still drag. Or I can tractor beam. Huzzah. Okay, now you can see I got 300 tone points. Perfect. I got 168 speed points. I was getting pretty quick. 224 rhythm points. That's musical flow. Now again, I'll explain those more in detail later. But now I want to show you a challenge round. Now this is just a challenge round level 3, 2 tones. Still quite simple. So if you're daunted by music, and I know that a lot of people are, and if you're daunted by ear training, and I know that a lot of people are, you're going to do fine because we start very gradually comparing do and re, getting the flavor in your bones. All right, now here, I can hear them now, but once we launch this level, there's no more hearing those things on the side. I'll show you what I mean. So there's that, but now there's no tone there. It happens that I was right. So now I've totally internalized the do and the re, and I don't need that feedback from the holes on the side. So in my head, or even out loud, I'm going do, re, 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 do, re, do, re, do, 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 re, re, do, re, do, re, 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 do, 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 re, re, re. Ha. Now I've internalized the sound of each of those 2 tones, the do and the re, and I got it just perfect. My perfect score is partly due to the fact that I'm responding with my voice. Again, my voice is the connection between the ear and the mind. I really should have my mouth up here. That would really be the connection. Okay, well, now you know 3 kinds of levels: warm up, practice, challenge. Listen up, have a good time.